I debated doing this as individual videos like I a lot of times do with, say, my drive-through RPG orders, but I decided against it, and I'm just going to take a look at this order that we just received from a recent Criterion flash sale. What did we get? The Adventures of Baron Munchausen. This is a favorite fantasy movie of mine, 1988. It's Terry Gilliam has the just phenomenal performance from John Neville. I saw this movie. I rented it. I had never heard of it. Um, I don't know. I don't know how it went by, and I'd never heard of it. But I rented it sometime in the mid '90s at Dirty Dave's, this real scuzzy rental place we had in our hometown. It was not officially called Dirty Dave's. It's just what everybody called it because it was for a lot of reasons. Anyway, but I rented it and I was just absolutely blown away and captivated. And of course, I already knew Gilliam because by the time I had seen this, I had already seen Brazil and Time Bandits, and I was a Monty Python fan when I was a kid. So, but what just a fantastically weird and creative movie. I love it. And just trying to remember, I have terrible eyesight, so this has a lot of special stuff. New 4K digital restoration, great. Okay, audio commentary with Gilliam, co-writer Charles McCune, if I'm saying the name right. Documentary on the making of, video essay, so a whole bunch of stuff. It's just cool. Deleted scenes and commentary with Gilliam. Okay, cool. And then I guess I just went with another Gilliam, and then that is Time Bandits. I love this movie too. No, I don't have as fond a place for it as I do with Baron Munchausen, but I still really do love this movie. It's got some just wild imagination. Again, Gilliam is nothing. If nothing, he is a very imaginative person. Great little weird performance from Sean Connery. Awesome performance from David Warner, and you've got all kinds of other great people in here. So Ralph Richardson as the Supreme Being. It's another cool adventure story, and with just wild amounts of creative visuals and dream-like narrative and all that sort of thing. It's great. I love it. This says a 2K digital restoration. Okay, there's not enough Ks in that. Let's see. Stereo soundtrack, audio commentary with Gilliam and co-author Michael Palin, actors John Cleese, David Warner, and Craig Warnock. New piece narrative. Oh, I can't even read. New piece narrated by film writer David Morgan, featuring production designer Millie Burns and costume designer James Atchison, discussing the creation of the film's various historic periods in fantasy worlds. Okay, great. So yeah, it's got a bunch of cool special features. Awesome. Love it. If you're a Gilliam fan, what's your favorite Terry Gilliam movie? So we got Swing Time, Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. We did not somehow own this one. Love a good Astaire and Rogers movie. Always a good fun. And this has got just another 2K. Let's see, audio commentary from 1986 featuring John Mueller, author of Astaire Dancing the Musical Films. Archival interviews with performers Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers, and choreographer Hermes Pan. What a great name. Probably Hermes. Let's see, new interview with George Stevens Jr. In full swing, a new program that features choreography, blah, 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 new interview, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, a lot of cool stuff. Swing Time, I'm sure I've seen. It's been a while, but I do enjoy an Astaire and Rogers musical. Then we have Funny Girl, And this is Streisand and Omar Sharif. Cool. This has a whole bunch of, oh, here we go, 4K, so it's all the Ks for now. New audio interview with Barbra Streisand. New conversation between director William Wyler's son David and author and Turner Classic Movie host Alicia Malone. Cool. So, directed by William Wyler, a 1986 documentary on Wyler's life and career. That's cool. Archival interview with Omar Sharif, deleted scenes. Nice. So, yeah, cool stuff. Man, I miss Omar Sharif. Yeah, so cool stuff. I know I've seen Funny Girl. It's been a while. When I say I know I've seen Funny Girl, I should say I think I've seen Funny Girl. I'm 99% sure that we watched it a couple of years back. And then I think actually kind of the impetus for this order, Madawan, which we wanted to watch recently, but is not available to stream anywhere. So we got it. This I watched this. I'd not really heard of this movie, and I watched this 2 years ago, I think. When it was when I think Netflix was still sending discs. So whenever that stopped, it was before that. But I think it was right near the end. And this is John Sayles directed, and it's got Chris Cooper. I think this was Chris Cooper's first movie. James Earl Jones, Mary McDonnell. There's some other folks in here. John Sayles actually has a cool performance, a small part in there. David Strathern. Yeah. And it's about like labor fight with coal miners against the corrupt business and the authorities. And it's pretty cool. Set, 1920. I can't even. And 1920 in Madawan. This is based on actual events, if memory serves. I mean, it's a fictionalized account, but this is, I believe, there was an actual labor strike, a violent altercation with authorities trying to suppress the folks looking for proper pay for difficult work. And so this is, the 4K restoration, great. Audio commentary from 2013 featuring sales and cinematographer Haskell Wexler, also a great name. 2 new documentaries on the making of the film featuring sales producer Maggie Renzi, production designer Nora, I'm going to butcher it, Chavouchain, maybe? Chavouchain. And actors Chris Cooper, James Earl Jones, Mary McDonnell, Will Oldham. Excuse me. I think I'm coming down with something, so my apologies. David Stratham. So some other things as well. Cool. Want to check it out. Did you pick up anything? This would have been October of 2025, the 24-hour Criterion sale. Did you get anything in that? What are your favorite Criterion titles? What's your favorite old classic Hollywood musical or later era Hollywood musical? And do you have a favorite John Sayles movie? I actually like John Sayles as an actor. He doesn't show up a ton in films, but when he does, I always find his performances to be characterful and interesting. So, yep. Until next time, take care.